Introducing first, the fighter to my left, fighting out of the blue corner, represents Club MMA from Cincinnati, Ohio, Ayreece Tubbs. And his opponent to my right, fighting out of the red corner, is from Nashville, Tennessee, representing Nashville MMA, Cain.
3 3-minute rounds at 145 pounds. Tubbs and Cain. Cain, of course, in the red corner, more of a wrestler. As we said, on paper, we would think this is a traditional, more of a grappler versus a striker.
Both coming out of MMA gyms, though.
Yeah, yeah. And they don't just go around putting people in if they're not ready. Oh, Tubbs with the heavy leather.
Oh, showing the kicks here. Cameron Cain stances at least like he wants to use his length.
Tubbs with the takedown. Wow. Just as I called it, a grappler versus a...
Well, let's not forget Tubbs is from the west side of Cincinnati, Kelly. No real effort to find posture here or pass, and same from down underneath. Cameron's just kind of tangling him up here. No submission attempt or sweep attempt, just kind of hanging out here. A little bit of, yeah. I'd like to see somebody going for something here. We're just kind of hugging, which is certainly harder than it looks.
Not exactly what the fans always want to see.
Yeah. Don't think the referee signaled for any action yet, though, so he must be happy with something that he sees. Ayreece has now forced Cameron's head up against the fence here, though. That could have been part of his game plan. And he is on top near his corner. Now he's opening up to strike. Looks like he might have just been jockeying for position. Got that takedown in the middle of the cage, but wanted the cage pressure before he started striking.
That looks like a brilliant and very nice takedown, really, that kind of caught everyone off guard at the beginning. And if he turns that into a top position against the cage, that may be a very deliberate game plan from Coach Robinson and Hubler-Scherf.
Absolutely. Beautiful single leg, ran the pipe, and then just kind of wrestle humped him all the way to the cage. Cameron's weaving those toes in the cage. He's coming hard with some leg kicks here, right at the knee. Ayreece right back in on a double leg here.
Wow.
Cameron's finding posture, trying to dig him out.
Doesn't look like someone who's never wrestled to me. It's wild. There's so many variables in MMA.
Good deep underhooks here, trying to keep control on the cage. Good head position, lands an inside knee. Oh, goes for a body lock. Might have been ill-advised. Now he finds himself in a front headlock. 10 seconds left in the round. I don't know if Cam's going to sell out for a choke here.
No, it looks like he may be going for an arm-in guillotine. Yeah, he's going for an arm-in guillotine, but I think Tubbs probably won that first round, dominated the position for the most part.
I enjoyed it. They're not paying me to judge it tonight. That's somebody else's gig.
Very impressive takedown in my eyes at the very beginning from Tubbs. Right after I put my foot right in my mouth, didn't I? I said it's a grappler versus striker, and he comes out, which like, my eyes look like that was a nice takedown.
And like you said, stayed on top for more than half the round there. Got a little squirrely at the end. But both fighters, I mean, I think Tubbs was definitely the more aggressive of round one. Cam doesn't look like he's breathing too hard, though. The Club MMA fans are making their presence heard.
Very nice crowd here at the Sloan Convention Center. Looks packed.
Standing room only, it appears. At home, it's probably a lot cooler for you guys. Temperature is starting to rise here, which is cool. Tubbs is the first off the stool. Back at it, round 2, touch of gloves. Tubbs showing kick.
Yeah, he is, right? He looks like he's showing the turning over the hips there, and we've seen him shoot twice.
Ooh, good to the body. Cameron kind of pawing at him with that jab, but he hasn't really thrown a big one yet. There we go. He might be content on throwing a counter strike and maybe trying to put him into a grappling exchange. There he
Cain's
goes.
connecting with some of those, and Tubbs returning fire. These are two very potent athletes.
Cam definitely taking control of the center here. Definitely has a slower pace than Tubbs, but he's definitely picking up his activity and keeping his back to the center of the floor here.
Looks to me like Tubbs has been training with some wrestlers, something like that, I assume.
Cameron with a good jab. He's picking up his activity level. Tubbs, on the other hand, slowing down a little bit compared to what we saw from round 1. Going for the big home run here. Like to see these guys put more than one punch at a time. See some combinations come together from these two athletes. Ask and I shall receive. Cam's starting to really pick it up behind that jab. Tubbs kind of flailing in, looking for like an in and out for a big punch. Less confident in his takedown, it appears, in round 2. Might have caught lightning in a bottle there in round 1. Found a home for that kick to the body, Kelly. Now he's going high.
Well, we thought before the fight that if it stayed standing, Tubbs would have the advantage, or I at least was guessing.
Cam's able to use his length here in round 2, though.
I don't know that it's as accurate as I thought. I was proven wrong with Tubbs nailing the takedown to start, but also I think Cameron, his hands look pretty good.
And he's really found a home for that lead jab. Now they're tangled up, knee to the body, but Tubbs lands one on. Tubbs lands one, and then Cam lands one on the exit. Now we're back to punching. Really finding a home for that jab.
You got 30 seconds here. You got 30 seconds here. I want some numbers. Number.
Corner for Cameron Cain is saying he wants some volume.
Let's get across at some point.
Almost looked like Tubbs was doing a little rope-a-dope and then loading up on a big left. He's got some hands
They
there.
heard that 10-second bell, and the punches started coming. Leg kick. And we're going to see a round 3.
That was a difficult one maybe to judge.
If they were paying me to judge, I might have it 1 round apiece.
I think I heard Coach Mike saying 1-1, I think.
Yeah, but we're all just guessing at this point.
If the surprise element helped Tubbs to win that first round and Cameron Cain is able to adjust and not have that happen again, over the course of the fight, Cain seems that perhaps he is picking up on the pace if he won that second round.
Well, I mean, he definitely learned from the first round that he wanted no business being stuck on bottom. So
Sure.
he's definitely found a home for that jab, trying to use his length. Way more active than the first round. Granted, he wasn't stuck underneath. So, yeah, I'm interested to see how both fighters come out for round 3. Both of them are breathing a little bit heavier than they were in between rounds 1 and 2. Naturally so, they just had a really active round 2. Tubbs again is the first off the stool. All right, as the corner makes his way out of the cage, we are set for round 2. Touch of gloves for the third and final round, and they are right after it with punches.
Yeah, I agree that They both appear to be pretty well-rounded fighters.
Absolutely.
Right? I don't see any real big glaring weaknesses.
Tubbs has definitely picked up his volume and his aggression. Cam's still trying to work behind that jab and slow him down. Tubbs doesn't seem like he's in a rush to leave it to the judges. Cam looks like he's willing to let it marinate a little bit longer.
Forward, push him back.
Oh, slip. Is he going to capitalize?
You would think with the wrestling background that Cameron, that's a pretty athletic guy on the ground down there.
That's right.
And it looks like he
He's
has
in no hurry
spent some
to
hours
here, yeah.
working on his grappling.
Hips forward.
Yeah, he's
Kick to the knee. I'd like to see the either more activity or the ref get involved here.
man, those kicks to the knee could do something. If you get a real solid kill, oh my
If Cam
goodness.
doesn't want to go down there, he should back up and let him up here.
Oh, he connected at least with one, but then Tubbs adjusted. Those kicks to the knees don't look like they feel good to me.
Hey, kick his legs.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to win him around here.
Sounds like Cameron's corner is saying maybe get some leg kicks.
See him go again. Just watch that up kick. Watch the up kick. Keep those hips in
I
front.
just have a hard time with this position, Kelly, because clearly no one's working for a finish.
Throw that out of the way.
Sure. These guys don't care how they win; they just want to win.
Apparently.
But
There we go.
There we
Some
go.
contact.
There you go. All right, keep your underhook here.
Now, how many hours has
1 minute, Cam. You got 1 minute.
Tubbs put into his jiu-jitsu? Honestly, his jiu-jitsu to me looks pretty tough in this fight. But Cain has the top position. This is a difficult, thus far, might be a difficult one to determine who wins.
That grapevine shouldn't be holding shit.
Tubbs definitely being active here from the bottom.
Oh yeah, he is multiple times in this fight. He has inflicted damage from the bottom.
Damage.
Looking like he's trying to get his underhook here. Got a half guard.
This type of fight, it really depends on how much weight do the judges give to those, like those knee kicks from the bottom and things like that.
Short time left in the final round here.
There you go. Just fucking hit him.
10 seconds.
Keep going. There you go. There you go.
Wow, good fight. Great show of sportsmanship
fight.
there.
Absolutely. What
You'd
a
like to see
display.
that. Yeah, that's good sportsmanship, right? I don't think they even knuckle bumped or anything at the beginning of the fight. They both did their business, went in there, worked their ass off, and then good sportsmanship at the end. No complaints from me for that fight, regardless of which way this goes.
Absolutely.
Do you instruct your fighter to hold up his hands regardless?
No.
Okay.
Don't understand the point.
Okay.
But I also don't instruct them to hold up their hands even if I think they won.
Oh, okay.
You know. Now, if you get a finish, I think you should raise your hands. At that point, it's fairly definitive. Crowd seems to be in favor of Cameron.
Nashville's closer than Cincinnati, right?
Yeah, by a little bit. Same time zone, too. That helps.
Interesting. So the time, okay, that is, yeah, that makes sense.
Checking the final math here as we wait for Sean the Voice McClure.
Ladies and gentlemen, judge number 1 scores the fight for the blue corner. Judge number 2 scores the fight for the red corner. And judge number 3 scores the fight 29-28 for the winner. Fighting out of the blue corner, Ayreece Tubbs!
Split decision win for Ayreece Tubbs, as his record now goes to 1-1 in MMA.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with Ayreece Tubbs. Ayreece, you may have the biggest fan section I think I've seen in a while.
Man, I love my family, man. Every single one of them, man, I love them. I just want to say thank you to my coaches. They gave me the tools to come out here and perform. I want to say thank you to God. My faith has grew ever since I started MMA. And, man, I just want to say to everybody out there, chase your dreams, no matter how scared you are, no matter how hard it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ayreece Tubbs!
I think that's a big win for the Club MMA coaching staff, for Tubbs to hit that takedown at the beginning.